Hi everyone, it's Janette Crafty Dawk here with a flip through of my little mini trifold journal. Well, little chunky monkey by the look of that, hey. It's done up with a piece of sari silk, which is sort of all grungy, and I have two beautiful glass beads that I've popped on the end there. That's the back of it. It's all done with Tim Holtz or Ranger matte medium, the matte, and I've got collaged papers and music paper, and then I've popped some fussy cuts out from the Edith Holden book. Double stitched around the edge. Eyelet, one of the wide ones, and then I've put the seam binding through that. On the front cover it's got three pockets throughout, and I've just popped some Edith Holden paper in there with just some writing and information. This is the name of the flowers or bushes there. I've collaged each of the pockets the same. I've got a piece of calico. I did this in a video and then my camera went off as I was doing that, or just trying to finish it. But so some green painter's masking paper there. This is from I think it was a Tracy and Artie May's collaboration. These little things, and they've actually been glossy accented, and I've got some fussy cuts there. Same on this side, fussy cuts and the lace and the paper, and this is the plants in there, and then another piece of Edith Holden paper in that front pocket. This is a piece of Edith Holden that I've folded up. This is one of her bigger pages, and that is going to have a few bits and pieces of from the Edith Holden book in it to send out with this. The middle page, we've got the duck, a little piece that was floating around, and I've got a little piece here with a doily, a coin, or yeah, coin purse I suppose it is, and then a digital piece there. Front cover, we've got a little paper clip to pop on there, some lace and a trim. I dyed this trim with my mixture of vintage photo and water that I just sort of spritzed and did. Piece from Edith Holden there, little tag that's backed with handmade paper from Marigold Mountain on Etsy. As is this bit here, and this is from Edith Holden, little collage, a little piece that I've sewn around for journaling, Mackie stamp. This is on coffee dyed paper, Mackie stamp, bit of washi tape on a ledge paper. I've grunged that up with vintage photo, a Rolodex card that I've popped a collage on, collaged a vellum pocket, and then I've got this piece of fabric here on the bottom, and I actually popped that on the spine just to give some strength to the spine. And vintage songbook with a fussy cut. I'll put washi tape down the spine of that one here and double stitched around it. Another journaling spot, Mackie stamp, and a little butterfly. Mackie stamp. This is the flip, and it's about the song thrust and thrush, and a little journaling spot on the back, and that's over the painter's masking paper. A bit of washi there. This is I cut the page in half, and there's half on here and then half on the other side. So Conserva's book of wildflowers, sorry. It's been a long day. Painting piano paper, little pocket of the masking paper, a little tag. I've got a pin there that is, I use my alcohol inks to green it up a little bit, and then it's just pieces of fabric and lace on there with a dragonfly, and that goes in there. Bit of coffee dyed doily and a little bird that I fussy cut from the book. A tag, another collage down there, another one of those books, it's the bird one. Or my coffee dyed paper on music paper, little pocket up turned up, and a tag that's on graph paper with a bit of collage here and a little piece of the writing out of the book. Some vellum, some straw paper from Rachel, another little collage there of the, and I've left, like I said, I've left all the strings dangling. This is an exercise book, and it's beautifully aged up. It was gorgeous when I got it. This is typewriter paper, and another vintage exercise book. Spanish writing, little tag that's done there, and a little piece of fussy cut. This is a little piece of grass that was growing when in our yard. It's a little like a daisy, and I just popped that in it. I did run it through the laminator, and it has you know, the paper there, a little butterfly. Now, depending on who gets this as to whether they can have that sent through the post. My coffee dyed paper, and I popped a little pocket here. There's 3 little tickets or little journaling cards. You fussy cut them and do whatever in the pocket, and just a little piece of Edith Holden there. And another piece on the other side of Edith Holden with a bird inside, and then this is bees and wasps. This is out of the Edith Holden book, and it's about bees, so I thought that was fitting. And then I've got, and wasps, the centre 5 pamphlet stitch, and I've left the strings hanging and popped a little mushroom and a little wasp on there, and you can either leave them hanging or cut them off and use them for whatever. Just have a sip of my tea before it goes cold. This is an astrology. It's I really don't know, I just like the dates and the words. It's got the dates down there, and then this is another one of those little tucks in there with the Spanish. Somebody's writing on there, Sergeant C.R. Losey, L-O-S-E-Y. Exercise book, typewriter paper, exercise book, Rachel's straw paper, a little bit of stamping, vellum, a couple of little tags, and some collaging on the music page, and then this little one up here. I'm going to pop that back on. There's a little secret spot to journal. That actually, I have to put some washi tape or something down there because that actually tore it. I think it'll be all right, because it's the stitching's there. Anyway, I'll fix that. Coffee dyed paper, the conserved book of birds. Tag or journaling card with some, it's got graph paper on it. Collage. Oops, doesn't want to go in properly. Another little pocket. These were inspired by Wendy over at Wendy's Journal Adventures. Got a little butterfly, and these are tea cards from Tracy Fox. on collage on there. A bit of stamping, a bit of collage down here. I used some of the threads that have come off of bits and pieces and popped behind there to make it look nestified. Another side of that book. Fabric flip. And then it's held on with a Tim Holtz clip. This is a Tim Holtz little, what do they call it? Frame, ticket frame or something. Collage down here. And then these are all little blank tickets for you to play with. Tea-dyed or copy-dyed paper with some Mackie stamping. That's the book of songs. Another little journaling card. It's a Rolodex card and some collage down there. And then coffee-dyed. And then this little piece here, which will have some little goodies in it. But that's going to be a surprise for whoever gets it. So thank you very much for bearing with me and following along with this little project. And this will be in my Etsy shop for whoever would like to purchase it. If it needs to go overseas, that will be at the expense of the person purchasing it, because I have, unfortunately, parcels have been misplaced and not turned up, and then I've had to refund, and it's just no fun refunding when you've had to do the postage and everything else as well. So that's what will happen if it needs to go overseas, and then it can be tracked and whatever the person wants done with it. So thank you very much for watching and joining in. I'll be back hopefully soon with another project, and until then, happy crafting, stay safe, and bye for now.